Welcome to day 5 of the Community Map Challenge. We are going to be talking about businesses today and why those are something that contribute to a thriving city and a thriving community. So businesses, right, can be the economic life engine of a community. They are what employ people, and communities having access to good work is something that really helps propel the community forward. So that being able to employ people, give them meaningful work is something that's really, really important. So that is why we want to map businesses. So there's a few different ways that you could go about this. So perhaps you want to map the major employers within your community. That might be something that you know. There's oftentimes like reports from economic development organizations where they will put out the major employers within a community. If you have access to data from something like Dun & Bradstreet, which is something you can get through through Esri ArcGIS Online, I believe it is something though that you have to pay for enrichment. You can get the number of employees at a given location. So you can map sort of those major employers, or maybe that's something that you know. But you could also map something like a theme of a certain type of business. So maybe you want to map Black-owned businesses or women-owned businesses. That's something that you could do. I have used a tool called Parse Hub in the past, which is a tool that enables you to easily set up a web scraper. And so I have used Parse Hub to pull out data I used it for a coffee shop project, but where I was looking for hipster coffee shops, which was something that I was able to get off of Yelp. So that's an idea, is if you want to look at a particular type of business. So environmental businesses, green businesses, pool businesses, whatever that is, you have a lot of different options and opportunities. And so that's something that you could look at. Some other sources of data that I love, that I've probably talked about every day and will continue to talk about, I love SafeGraph data. So SafeGraph is a company that leverages cell phone data to both map points of interest, which would be businesses, or to be as well as understanding human movement. And so they do have some free data available. There's also paid data in which you can get different types of businesses. That's already all split out, and it's really, really affordable. You can, if you just Google for a code, you can oftentimes find a code, so you can try out their data for free and get started. I really love that you can access their data both through an API, but that you can also access their data by just downloading it and paying for it. Or another option is that you would use something like OpenStreetMap data or HERE data to pull out points of interest and different types of retail location or business locations. So again, you have so many different options with this. You could also map something like the density of businesses. So depending on your geography, you could map it at the block level, the block group level, the tract level, however it makes sense. So something like the number of businesses or the dominant type of business, to begin to tell a story of your place. It doesn't just have to be the points on a map. We can begin to tell more stories, or something like the number of businesses and the racial makeup of a community. I can't wait to see what you do for your maps today. Remember to go over to thecommunitymaps.org and submit your map to be part of our community atlas.